friends in the movie. Two friends in the movie. With Matt and Sixto. With Sixto and Matt. With Matt and Sixto. With Sixto and Matt. With Matt and Sixto. Matt and Sixto. Matt and Sixto. Two friends in the movie. Two friends in the movie. Two friends in the movie.
All right, welcome back to Two Friends in the Movie with Matt and Sixto.
Who's Sixto, Matt?
I'm Matt, he's Sixto. That was an awesome theme song we just had there.
Man. Thanks.
That's an original composition by our own Sixto Reynoso.
I really did compose that by playing notes that I know on the guitar.
It's better than playing notes you don't know on the guitar,
Well,
I guess.
I mean, some of them I don't really know. I just know what they look like, so I play them.
I'm going to hold this thing like this.
Why don't you just put it right there? It has a thing. Look at this.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Look at us.
Science.
Yeah, we're
bitch.
getting mad thumbs up from that.
Yeah. From who?
I don't know. I couldn't tell. I'm too far away.
Well, a lot of thumbs up for you two for giving us thumbs up. I'm not a person, so I don't even know what that means. Does that mean you like us?
Well, you know, you're a person. You know what thumbs up means.
Please like me.
Look at that shit. We're blowing up.
Oh shit. We're blowing up.
We just
like
blew
a
up.
grenade. Well, we're going Facebook Live today as we are recording. Too bad y'all missed it because nobody told you when to go watch.
Yeah, it was kind of a last-minute Facebook Live event we tried to do here.
So for our one fan that listens to us, sorry you missed our one time.
Don't worry, we'll do better with talking about this
Put
in the
my
future.
mic up, man.
Put your mic up. Put the mic up.
Put my mic up.
All right, your mic's up. All right.
I
so
can't even hear me.
I don't like this thing. I don't like this thing.
I can't hear me.
Can you hear it?
No,
Rounds of technical issues.
it's not that. It's that it's low.
It's not low. It's up all the way.
Oh, okay. Well, there you are. Now I hear me. All
All right,
right.
hear me? We're good? Sorry.
Let's go.
Sorry, this is a backyard operation here in our secret studio
Our secret
full of
area.
our Emmy Awards.
Look at this. Look at these awards. They're heavy.
I got this one for best podcast on the internet.
You got
You
that
can't
one?
turn the
Oh,
lights
shit.
off because then they can't see us.
I was trying to be secretive. I was trying to be sexy.
This is for me.
I got this one for best song.
Best original theme song.
Yes,
Sixto Reynoso.
on a TV show that doesn't exist, about TV or movies rather.
And I got mine for best host because I'm a lot better host than
That's
Sixto.
not where you got that one. You got that one for best second name on a podcast.
Best second name on the pod. Matt is the best second name on the podcast on the internet.
Sixto and Matt.
Sixto and Matt. That just sounds awful.
Anyways,
It sounds much better if you go Matt and Sixto.
all right.
All right, okay. We're gonna start the show now. This week's movie is not as epic as our last one, but it
You
was
said
much
epic because it was epic.
It was much better than our last one. Last week we talked about Rogue One.
Best
This
movie
week
ever.
we talk Sausage Party. As we're hitting these movies right at their height of popularity
Yes.
on the Matt and Sixto podcast.
60 months after they came out, because that's when you really enjoy a movie. You know, when they just came out, most people haven't watched them. Then you spoil a ton of shit,
It's true.
and then people get angry at you.
They got mad. They're like, oh, I didn't know that was going to happen.
Right. All our listeners, all of them got mad, and they kind of felt like, why did you tell me
I don't know why.
that Anakin is Darth Vader
They were mad that week we did that.
and that he's Luke Skywalker's daddy?
His daddy. Well,
Anyways.
Sausage Party. Seth Rogen was the sausage.
Yes.
Kristen Wiig was the
Was
bun.
the bread, yeah.
And
We had Salma Hayek as the taco.
as the lesbian taco.
Oh, she was so hot as a taco. What a hot taco.
She was a pretty hot taco.
I never imagined.
Isn't it like caliente? Should we say caliente?
Don't.
Is it the taco?
I'm not. Oh, look, people stop watching.
Now it's trying to reconnect.
Okay.
We're gonna have to edit around this stuff as we do it.
I think since
Come on, spit it out.
Ariel
Ariel wasn't Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, since Ariel,
I
there
don't know.
hasn't been such a hot cartoon.
That's where we're going.
That's the taco.
Taco, Little Mermaid.
Well, I think Little Mermaid taco.
Little
Although
Mermaid.
she's older now, so maybe she's not so hot. Maybe she's all bloated and shit.
What about the bun? Where's the bun fit on that?
No.
The bun had curves, man.
Yeah, but no. I mean, I'm Kristen Wiig. I would have all of her babies.
Every one of them.
All of them. But
We talked about that on Ghostbusters, our first ever podcast.
Yes, but as a bun, she didn't do it.
She disappointed as a bun?
Yeah, and she sounded like an angry cunty bun.
She kind of was. I think that's what she was going for.
I don't think that I was so much in love with her.
You didn't know what Seth Rogen was
What if
looking at?
what if that's what she's really like at home, and I'm like so in love with her because she's funny, but then every time you're home with her in real life, she's like, you just don't do anything right, and why do you make me jump out of the package, and you're an idiot, you know? I don't think. Stop playing with your Emmy.
I'm sorry. I'm just very proud. It's a pretty big achievement.
It is. If it was ours, it would be amazing.
It's possession, man. I have it. It must be mine. Why
great.
else would I have it?
It's true.
It's not like there's just Emmys laying around.
Well. Anyways, this movie. Let me start by saying, I was not impressed.
Not impressed?
No.
Wait. You were impressed with Star Wars, but you're not impressed with Sausage Fest.
But that's exactly what I said.
Please tell me why.
Number one, I felt that it was very forced comedy.
How so?
In that it's really felt and sounded like, you will laugh at this because this is outrageous. And the parts that made me laugh were honest to God laugh, was the guy that gets returned.
The honey mustard?
The honey mustard. That was fucking hilarious.
Danny McBride. Danny McBride's always funny.
Well, but because he's Danny McBride, but also because the material that he was given, it was actually pretty good. And I really like the older guys, the guys that have been there forever, the Indian.
Oh, the non-perishables?
Right, and I loved them. Like, they made the movie for me. But then the rest of this movie felt so like, you will laugh at this because it's extreme. I don't know, it just...
Why are you using that voice?
Because that's the voice that I hear in my head.
That's like God telling you?
No, that's not God.
This is time to laugh.
No, it's not God. It's them telling the studio, like, it will be extreme.
That's Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg saying it.
This is going to be funny.
I don't know if it's like, I think it's in your face comedy.
Number one,
I think it was like,
fuck Seth Rogen. That's number one.
What's your problem with Seth Rogen?
I don't really have a lot of problems with him, but fuck him. He stopped being funny after his second movie.
Are you just mad that he took Kevin Smith's place?
No, I just think he stopped being funny after his second movie.
What was his second movie?
Wasn't it,
What was his first movie?
his first movie was Superbad, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought his first movie was Knocked Up. Knocked Up.
And then Knocked Up was his second movie. No. And then, that's it.
He was in Anchorman.
He was all right. I didn't like him even though, and yes, I love Kevin Smith. I didn't like him in Zack and Miri, at least for the material, so he wasn't being like extremely like what he does. He was like, look like he's angry and then try to be funny. And man, fuck Seth Rogen. As a matter of fact, you know what? I just realized, fuck Seth Rogen.
He's angry? I don't know if you know who Seth Rogen is.
I know who Seth fucking Rogen is.
He's not an angry person.
I don't care, but he does that thing where he like, you know what? I hate you for blah, blah, blah. And then he does that, and then he's supposed to be fun. Like, that's not fucking... Fuck you. Fuck you, Seth Rogen. I'm calling you out, Seth Rogen.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Calling him out on the Emmy Award-winning podcast. I wonder if Seth Rogen will respond.
I don't think he'll ever listen. And look, I'm going to be honestly fair.
Be honestly fair. Don't be dishonestly unfair.
Right. I'm mostly angry at him because of this stupid fucking hot dog movie.
But the hot dog movie was good, and it's a sausage, not a hot dog.
It's a fucking hot dog.
And it's a sausage. The name of the movie is Sausage Party.
Yeah, but they're a hot dog pack.
No, they're a sausage pack.
No, sausages don't come like hot dogs, dude.
Yeah, they do. I buy sausages like that every week.
Anyways, then it just felt like You know how you were talking about how a story can be 2 minutes long,
2 minutes,
and then you stretch it to be 2 hours.
2 hours.
That's exactly what this was.
Movie was an hour and a half.
This movie should have been 25 minutes.
It was an hour and a half.
It should have been 25
It
minutes.
had no.
It should have been 10 minutes.
They had the epic battles. It had the little guy Barry had his conflict within himself to make sure if he could
And then
get the courage to save his
fuck him.
friends.
And Nick Kroll, by the way,
Nick Kroll's the man.
is fucking hilarious. And his character, but by the way, see, because that was just proper him and I'm gonna use the characters that people follow through.
Okay,
Him as the what was the douche?
that was Nick Kroll.
Yeah,
The giant, the douche.
the douche, the honey mustard, just greatly put together, like to match what the characters were gonna be like. Who did the short sausage?
That was Jonah Hill, I think.
See, so
No, that was Michael Cera.
That was Michael Cera.
Michael Cera was
Michael Cera, perfect for that part. I mean, it seems to me that I just think that Seth Green was a bad choice.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Green.
Seth Green wasn't in the movie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I watched it last night. I got Seth Green in my head.
I think you're wrong. I think it had.
I think you're wrong.
It was exactly what it was supposed to be. It was your in-your-face, ridiculous comedy
But it's not
about talking food.
But it's not in your face ridiculous comedy. It's forced comedy.
It's not forced in your face.
Yeah,
It's like bam.
No, it's not bam. It's forced. It's
No.
like, look, this is funny. This is funny. This is funny. This is funny. I'm telling you, it's funny. Oh, it's oh.
And it
they're
was
gonna,
funny.
They're gonna fuck. Oh, they're gonna fuck. They're fucking. It's stupid.
I thought it was funny.
Well, I'm glad you thought that way.
I thought it was funny, and I thought it was an outside-the-box cartoon. You don't see many R-rated cartoons.
No, and I like the idea of a cartoon about food because I think it's creative as fuck.
Fuck.
The idea was super funny.
Super duper.
Super duper. It was super funny.
So I think if we just take Seth Rogen out of this movie,
well, and
you like it.
Well, and also it has to be a short, and also it could have been written a little bit better, or let those guys just fucking go with the flow and let them. I think it would have been a better movie if you let them just fucking improvise the entire movie. I think that would have been hilarious.
Well, it's hard. I think it's hard to improvise cartoons.
No, I don't
right?
think it's hard to improvise cartoons.
Then you have
Let them record the voices first, and then match the cartoons to the voices, and give it 20 fucking minutes. That movie did not need to be I fell asleep halfway through the movie.
It's a movie. You can't have a movie 20 minutes.
Fell asleep.
And you put it on Adult Swim.
Fell asleep.
You call it Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Fell asleep.
Well,
I was sleeping. I was bored.
you were bored because
What?
you don't
it's
know.
boring.
You don't know what funny is.
No, I know what funny is.
I don't think you do.
I know what funny is.
I'm gonna
tell you. I'm gonna tell you what funny is. Jim Norton on the Opie and Anthony show back when they were in New York,
No, it's funny.
and there was this character that used to come in that they used to call Lady Di.
Yes, I know.
And
Die.
out of nowhere, Jim Norton goes. She's talking. The retarded LeBron and Shirley. That's what they call them. Her and her friend. And they talking, and Jim Norton out of nowhere goes, "Let it die." Not only a name, but a suggestion. That's fucking funny.
That's funny. But I don't know what that has to do with the sausage fest.
Hot dogs fucking a bread. And by the way, that could have been funnier if it wasn't so fucking forced. If everything else wasn't forced to that point, it would have been a much better ending. I just think that it was just too fucking much. It was too forced. It didn't feel like real comedy because it didn't have.
It wasn't real. It was cartoons.
No, comedy's timing and precision, right? And it didn't have precision. Like it just felt like it was just forced shock value comedy.
Well, that's what it was, and I think that was
Yeah,
what
but
it was supposed to be.
forced shock value comedy is okay. Forced shock. Stop playing with it.
Always telling me to stop playing with it. See, Nick Kroll is one of my favorite people, but he has in the Kroll show, he had the exact same character.
Yeah.
So that threw me off a little bit because I've seen that character already. I don't know. I felt like I wanted something a little different from him. Don't show me the exact same thing you just done as a different character on Kroll show. He was the exact same person.
But see, I think that's again.
See, they love that idea.
No, they don't.
I just got a heart. Where's your heart?
I just think that ultimately, if you give me that if if your source is all right, not only improvise, but let's say you write it.
I'm writing it.
And your source is to be like, hey, let's expand on an idea that you really had because you are that guy. You're really smart at making that kind of comedy. Why don't you? What do you think of this? And let him go. Hey, I know a character just like that, and be like, no, that's not good enough, bitch. Go back and give me another fucking character that is good.
Well, maybe they like that character, and that's what they want to do.
This movie's bullshit, and I don't hate it.
I don't think it deserves an Oscar or an Emmy like we do. I'm not saying it's the pinnacle of all comedy.
No,
but I think when I sat down and watched it, I enjoyed it.
No.
And I think maybe because you're not I don't know what to say here.
No.
You don't partake in the same activities as Seth Rogen and the rest of his buddies do.
No,
a stoner movie might be lost on.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a stoner movie. At the end of the day, it's a stoner movie.
I've smoked pot plenty, and I understand stoner comedy. I love movies like I don't
know that movie.
Half Baked. Love that movie.
Oh, how can you not love Half Baked?
Yeah, but that's a stoner movie at its prime, and it doesn't. I don't think it's about being stoned. I think it's about the. I'm gonna repeat myself, but it's about the fact that they don't.
We're out of viewers.
We are. Well.
No, we're back to 2.
The.
It's because you keep stuttering here.
The fact that.
That's right. I called you out.
The fact that it goes back to the same like this is in your face because
I'm in your face because I want to be in your face.
It's not funny.
There were definitely parts of it that were funny.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I agree. I would take all of the very funny parts. I'm telling you, you can cut them together, put maybe filler in one or two of them, and have a 20-minute fucking short that would have been perfect.
I agree with you. The movie might have been a little too long. I don't know if 20 minutes would have done it, but
half an hour then. Yeah.
I don't know. I enjoyed most of the movie. They did take a little while to get to the point that everyone knew they were coming to, and the jokes in the middle, I can see in the middle, kind of fell flat a little bit because they were going through all the different aisles and you were seeing the different people
and I actually kind of like that a lot more than I like most of the movies. Interesting because I feel like that was one of the parts when I was like, wow, now this is making fun of a Disney movie in where everything is about
keep going. I'm just reading what they're saying about us.
Everything is about a universe. Disney does that a lot. So I really like that because I thought it was making fun of the Disney model of how to make a cartoon. But it's just everything about it was too
forced. Like,
well,
is that where you're going with that?
No, I was going with too forced.
We need better ideas.
I'm sorry.
We need to do prep before we do our shows. I think
we should have a dictionary.
A dictionary, a thesaurus maybe. Thesaurus it tells us the other words to use.
Other words to use.
So we can say the same thing without using the same exact words every time.
Yeah, I think so.
Jason Gonzalez doesn't like our podcast.
Jason Gonzalez is a bitch.
He is.
I'm gonna go punch him.
I thought he was supposed to be downstairs in training. I don't know how he's watching the podcast.
I'm gonna punch him later.
You should punch him right in his gut.
Anyways,
back to Sausage Fest.
Do you think? Is there any part where you think it could have been better?
Any part do I think it could be better?
Because I know I'm trying to say I didn't like the movie. That's honest, but I liked jokes in it. I like parts of it. But do you, as a person that liked it, is there parts of it that you can think this could have been better? This would have made it a better movie?
Maybe, but I think it hit the points they were going for. Like it had the political satire and the under schemes. It was making fun of religion like it wanted to. It was making fun of stereotypes like it wanted to. It showed how ridiculous some people are in this world, like using a bagel and the falafel and those other things to show how stupid people can be, to act simply on their views instead of using their own minds and figuring things out and coming together and compromising and figuring out ideas together instead of being separated. It hit all those points that they wanted to. It had the ridiculous parts of it like it wanted to. It had the orgy at the end where it was the conclusion of everyone figuring out and a perfect world, I guess. The ending was stupid. When they're like, oh, we're not really food, we're just cartoons, and we're going to go into this other world to go back at Seth Rogen and Ed Norton. I didn't think the ending was very good.
I like that.
Yeah, I didn't like the ending. I think that was like, all right, guys, we're at an hour 15. We really want to get this to an hour 30. Can you add one more scene?
Well, I think I've said too many times
That it was forced.
that this movie sucked. It had good parts.
It had decent parts, but I think it delivered to what you were expecting. I don't think you were going in and be like, all right, this is going to be the greatest thing I've ever seen, or this is going to be the funniest movie I've ever seen.
No, not even. But I just it sounded like a very promising project, and all I got from it was meh.
Well, I think Superbad for them set the bar so high that everything that followed Superbad has not been as good. I don't think ever will be as good.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but I think that's pressure that most people that make movies put themselves under. This is why the last Batman movie had to have a giant fucking bomb destroy the city, or try to, because you're past the point where it's okay that
Batman bomb.
No, that Batman he fights somebody, and it seems to me that most people find themselves putting themselves in a hole because they think movies have to be bigger and more for your money, rather than being like, well, this is my sensitivity. No, this is my sensitivity. What can you stay like this? I was talking about my friend about this. Harry Potter is 8 movies.
8. That's too many movies.
No, it's not. But because ultimately it's one story divided into a big chunk of movies, right?
Yeah.
So instead of trying to outdo itself every other movie, what it's doing is growing the story. And I think that's a much better way to make movies. If you really have the idea, The Matrix was a great movie.
Well, I don't think you can compare epic movies and epic stories to Sausage Fest.
No, not at all. That's not what I mean. What I mean to say with that is the sensibility of movie makers gets to the point where they want to make
movies
a bigger movie. Like the next one has to be bigger and bigger, instead of being like, whoa, this is what I do. And like Woody Allen has made fucking 80 movies.
That's a lot of movies.
Well, however many he's made, I don't know how many he's made, but they're all directly connected to his sensitivity, so he doesn't have to make them bigger. He just keeps making movies that talk about the human exchange. So that if Seth Rogen makes movie that is about being stoned and having fun while being stoned, why does he have to make a hot dog fucking a bagel? Like it's him trying to outdo himself instead of.
I don't think so. I think the audience was expecting something outrageous, so they gave him something outrageous.
I don't know that that's true. I think he's just trying to outdo himself, and he gets to the point where it's ridiculous. And
I think it was wanting to be ridiculous. I think that's where he was going with it.
I get that, but ridiculous to the point where it's no longer funny, and to the point where it's no longer fun, and so you gotta put this like this, because you didn't win that.
I did win it.
So it makes for shittier movies. The moment you keep trying to outdo yourself rather than keeping yourself where you're at, what made you what you are, you just.
Yeah, but I disagree. I don't think he did that. I think from the beginning, I think Sausage Party was as ridiculous as Superbad.
I don't think so.
Where all these ridiculous things happen that don't actually will ever happen.
Yeah, but I get that. But
and you get to a point where it all concludes, because you have to conclude it somehow. It's just a movie's not a movie; it doesn't have an ending.
I don't know, man. Then why make that movie? Then you got to force an ending now.
Well, it's a movie about food products.
But
if you
don't have an ending that's good enough, why make it?
Well, I think the ending was good enough. I think the ending was. I think the ending should have been the orgy, and it should have just faded to black after that, saying basically, We're over our differences. We're all one person. We're all gonna love each other.
Good
The
night.
end.
And sleep into the night.
I think that last little bit was too much. I didn't enjoy that last
No,
little
no.
bit.
I find it that most filmmakers, and look, I'm gonna be fair here. I've never made a film, so I can't say I'm speaking from experience.
He's not a filmmaker, people.
But I'm speaking from where I see
That
it.
Emmy is not for filmmaking.
No, I was a film student. Does that count?
No.
Okay. I think that the truth is ultimately when you stop speaking from the heart and you start saying what you want to say because you haven't said it with your mouth, so you're saying it with a movie. When that leaves you, even if it's funny, even if it's dramatic, you just lost. Then you get in that place where you don't know what to do, so you're doing shit just to do it.
But I don't
Like a
think so.
sausage
I think
movie.
he had an agenda.
No, there's no agenda. The
And-
agenda is making a movie that sucks.
No, I think he wanted to show the underlying theme is the ridiculousness of
Thinking that we're different and better than
not
one
just
another.
that, like certain people who take religion too far, and certain people who take political views too far, and certain people who get divided simply because they're told not to like each other, like the bagel and the other thing,
And the not the hummus,
the flappy,
the falafel.
the falafel.
No,
Where-
not a falafel. It was pita.
PETA, that they were just told not to like each other. They never knew each other, never met each other in the world. They were just told not to like each other, so they didn't like each other. And I think he wanted to show how ridiculous these statements are.
Yeah,
And no other way to show how ridiculous it is by using food products that are stereotyped for these certain groups of people. Like the Hitler mustard and the juice boxes with the Jews. Like, it was just... I think he was trying to show how ridiculous it is.
Well,
And I think,
if, from seeing it from that point of view, I think you're right.
and he intertwined all the stories with a love story. That's how all these people got to know each other. It was because Kristen Wiig and Seth Rogen were in a struggle to find each other and fall in love. So you use that to string along everything else, and you see how ridiculous everything is. And I think he used a lot of his own views by showing the non-perishables made up this story for everyone to believe, and that religion is bogus. And I think that was a lot of, here's what Seth Rogen believes, so this is what the ending is going to be, what he thinks is right.
Everybody fucking each other.
Well, that religion is dumb, and that everyone's views are wrong, and everyone should just love each other no matter what they believe.
Well, his view's right because he's better than.
But
everybody.
yeah, this is my view, and this is how the food world ends up happy, is that everyone follows what Seth Rogen likes. And I guess if you believe Seth Rogen, you might feel better with the movie, and if you disagree with Seth Rogen, you might not feel as happy
No,
with the
but don't
movie.
do that, because I think I agree with that idea. When seeing it from that point of view, I think it makes a lot more sense. Everything that he did. What I don't have what are you doing?
Trying to read what the comments say. While you speak, and I can read what they're saying. It's too far away. I can't read. It's too little. But I think we should respond to our fans.
Okay.
So go on with your point, and I'm listening to you in my headphones while I read what the people are saying.
Anyways, I think that looking at it from that point of view, that's a prettier point of view. A pretty point of view of the idea of equality, rather than But you could have done that with better comedy, and you could have done that maybe with more serious points.
But I don't think he wanted to be serious. I think he.
No, but
the
I get
point
that.
was
But
to make it ridiculous.
I get it. The ridiculous thing works in that aspect, because then nobody can really get offended with you, because it's a cartoon, quote unquote. Even though people can get offended with you, but
I'm sure they did.
But I just I mean, that gives me another way to look at the movie that I didn't think of. So maybe I can look at it again now.
Look at it again through the eyes of what I tell
Matt
you.
LaMattina.
The open and loving eyes of Matt LaMattina.
Open.
Listen, I'm just trying to show you that there is a heart inside, even though, because I don't like Star Wars,
You're
you called me
heartless.
heartless.
You're heartless.
I'm not heartless.
You have no soul.
I have a soul. It's just not a soul that lives in space.
You have no soul.
Many years ago in a galaxy far away.
Well, anyways, yeah, man. I think
With 17 count. Look at all those hearts. Look, we're blowing up there.
yeah, because I said anyways. I think we're ending.
Like, oh wait, they're done.
Yes, please kill this.
I can go back on my day. Not feel obligated to listen to my two idiot friends make no point and go around in circles over and over again.
Yes, that's true. Although I really do think that you what you said now makes a little bit more sense to look at it from that spectrum. I don't know that I'm gonna like the movie more, but I can at least look at it again and
try.
Well, I'm not gonna try, but at least I can
open your minds. I got a burp.
That's not only disgusting, but it's sexy.
Why does this have your name on it?
Because it's mine. Don't touch it.
Take it all in, starting tonight, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, nonstop.
Forever.
I know it's nothing to do with what we're talking about. You can't see what I'm talking about because it's off camera. But I'll show you.
I don't know why you're showing that. I want the frame.
He wanted the frame. He wants the motivation to get up every day.
Not at all. I want to put something else in there, but I just want the frame.
And live forever.
Live forever.
Right,
Anyways.
I'm going to put this back down.
Thank you. Yeah, man. Yeah, maybe I'll give it another look, and maybe I like it a little bit more now.
Yeah, because I think at the end of the day, he is trying to be political, but knowing his audience and his fan base, that he can't get too political because his fans don't want to see that.
Yeah.
But he gets his messages across. He gets to be ridiculous. He gets to have a fun movie with all his friends, because every character is a star and all his friends.
But hey, look, what's the other movie that he did where it's like the end of the world?
This Is the End.
I loved that's his movie, right?
That's his movie.
Loved
him and Evan Goldberg.
Wait, hold on. What an amazing fucking movie!
It was a great movie. Him and everybody was in it.
It wasn't even great. It was amazing.
Amazing.
I laughed so much, I peed my pants.
But you don't think it's the same type of comedy of in your face?
No.
And extreme? No. It is, though.
No.
The devil fucks Jonah Hill.
Yes, that was fucking funny.
It is funny, but it's kind of
with
in
a giant
face.
black cock.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It is the same thing.
It's not.
How is it not the same thing?
Because it's not.
That's not a real reason.
But it's not.
It's like saying, well, it's forced. And then it's forced. And then it's forced.
I love This Is the End. I love that movie. I love it. I will watch it anytime, anywhere.
We should have watched This Is the End and Sausage Party and then compared the two. It would give us more material to talk about.
Yeah, because we're kind of done here.
We're kind of done, but we have to keep it going. So, I think This Is the End was Sausage Party not in cartoons.
Absolutely not.
No, because it was even less serious and less political and less.
It's a fucking comedy.
It was just a movie about
that
friends.
Movie, but that movie really has a point about like how people will turn on you on a dime when the shit hits the fan.
Or if you have a heart like I do, it's a movie about two best friends never giving up on each other, and no matter what the world does around you, your best friend will always be there to save you.
Man. Thanks. Are you gonna save me?
I'm not gonna save you. You're not my best friend. I'm gonna Danny McBride you and throw you right in the fucking pit that develops. Yeah.
Yes. See, but that movie to me had number one, that was mostly improvised, right?
I'm not sure.
I think it was like 90% improvised. They might have had like this has to happen and this has to happen.
Yeah, like a storyboard.
Happen. Yeah, right. But that was mostly improvised, and I think that made such a much better. Such a much better
movie.
Comedy.
I like improvisation.
There you go.
Improvisation. There's a lot of ways to say that word.
I don't think so.
I said it like 4 different ways.
Yeah, but I think it's just improvisation. Unless you're British.
Hello.
Improvisation.
I'm not even going to try that. I didn't get this Emmy for cheesy accents.
British accents that sound really shitty.
Yeah.
I think that in comparison, same team, and
team,
and that movie about the This Is the End was just fucking funny.
It was fucking fun, but I think this was also fucking funny. I think I can't tell you the orgy at the end of Sausage Party is any more or less ridiculous than Jonah Hill getting fucked by the devil.
I can tell you the ending of This Is the End when Satan comes out of the floor and he's a gigantic monster is just as ridiculous, and is a better tool in comedy than the fuck fest that happened at the end of the movie.
It's forced.
It's not forced. You know, I mean, the only problem with this conversation we're having, and the biggest problem that's going to be about this, is that comedy is very subjective. So you can't.
Some people are funny and some people aren't.
No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is.
Let's find out what he means.
You can, like, what I find funny, you could find disgusting, and what I find disgusting, you can find funny. So we can't argue about this because
we can. Really, that's why we do the show, because we have different opinions and we go back and forth. That's exactly why we have this show.
We can argue about it because I'm right,
but you're never right. You're never right. You're wrong about Star Wars.
No, I'm not wrong about Star Wars.
You're wrong about...
I've never been wrong ever in this show.
You're wrong about...
You get 2
Sausage
points.
Party. You haven't been right since our first episode of Ghostbusters.
What are you talking about?
That's the last time we were right.
That's not
when
true.
We both agreed that it stunk.
How about the Army of Darkness episode where we both agreed that it was amazing?
Yeah, so... What? We did. We both agreed it was amazing. So we have 2. We have 2 where you were right. The Ghostbusters was terrible, and Army of Darkness was amazing.
Okay.
Well, but that's not that fair, because pretty much every show besides that's been Star Wars. So that's like our hits. That's what the joke we keep going back to. It's how we end each show and we drop the mic. Star Wars suck. Star Wars is great. Good night.
Take over here week. I gotta tell you,
he's got to.
I gotta. Even though I feel like this argument is ridiculous, only because I know more about comedy than you do. I'm smarter than you.
Well, he only knows more about comedy than me because he's been on this earth for 15 years longer than me. So it's 15 more years of seeing comedy.
Like 3 years older than
me. And if we go back to our top 10 list.
Yeah.
My top 10 had, 4 or 5 comedies.
Right.
Where yours had, 1 or 2. So I feel like I value comedy much more than you do. And you're more of the, I need an epic movie that needs 12 movies to say the same story.
Oh, that's not true.
True.
That's not true.
Harry Potter.
No, but Harry Potter's not even in my
Star
top
Wars.
20. This one Star Wars movie in my top 10. But that's not the point.
What's the point?
The point is
that I'm better.
That I'm smarter.
Okay, we agreed.
Anyways, yeah, man. I just I wish the next movie that Seth Rogen does has a better.
Well, I get it. So since you are the experts of comedies,
yes, I am,
and the knowledge is so beyond what I have.
Yes, it is.
In the last, 5 years, let's say, what's the best comedy? A recent comedy.
This Is the End. It's like
one we haven't talked about already, so we keep the conversation going and not repeating the same thing we said already.
Well, I don't. I gotta check which comedies have come out in the last.
Well, just estimate. If it was 6 years, I'll give you the break.
I don't know. When was Ted?
Ted was pretty good.
Ted was good.
Ted was good. Ted 2 was not good.
I didn't even see that.
I did. It was not good.
Ted was good. Ted was innovative. It was.
So you'd rather see Seth MacFarlane than Seth Rogen?
I don't know that I said that.
I'm just trying to get to the.
I don't. I think Seth Rogen could be horrible or great, but he mostly sucks. And that's that.
And so I did not see. Did you see? About what was that movie? The Christmas movie he did.
Why would I see that?
I don't know, because it's funny. I didn't see it either, but.
Yeah, that's like watching fucking Mall Cop.
Mall Cop. The Mall Cop movie he did was not bad.
No, I like that movie actually, but that movie wasn't funny. It was funny for all the wrong reasons.
It was dark funny. It was a dark comedy.
Like when he's fucking Anna Faris, I was like, But I laughed out loud in the movie theater.
It was a funny movie.
And then I thought about it later, and I was like, wait, that's kind of rape. And then I was like, no, that is actually rape. So I couldn't go back on it. I just felt that I wanted to like it more, this movie. I think what my problem was that I think Seth Rogen has potential to be much better than what this movie was. And I'm hoping the next movie he does, he kind of settles down a little bit and goes back a little bit more into who he was.
I think this is who he is, though.
No.
He makes fart jokes.
I personally
and
know
stoner
him.
jokes.
I know him personally.
And
he cleans my room once a week. And I'm telling you, that's not who he is.
I'm telling you, some guy who's cleaning your room twice a week is giving you a false name. Do you mean you clean his room twice a week?
Maybe. Don't judge me.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Don't judge me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck this movie. Moving on.
This movie, we recommend seeing it.
No, there's no we here.
I recommend seeing it.
There you go.
It's on Netflix right now. If you have Netflix, you've already paid for it, you might as well check it out. It's got a lot of stars in it. Nick Kroll sucks a juice box dick to get strength. That's a pretty good part in the movie.
Yeah.
Nick Kroll is the movie. I think even though the character was the same character he did last time.
I love that character. It was so funny.
Nick Kroll makes the movie. So, good for Nick Kroll. So take Seth Rogen out of it and just appreciate it as a Nick Kroll movie.
Well, then it's an amazing movie. Sold.
Yeah, Nick Kroll's my boy. Me and Nick Kroll go way back.
Yeah, okay.
Like, Seth MacFarlane or Seth Rogen, one of the Seth Green.
I know them both. I'm all three of them. I know all Seths in the world.
Me, Nick Kroll. I helped Nick Kroll and John Mulaney write their Broadway play. I was the ghostwriter on. Oh no! Hello. It was John Mulaney, Nick Kroll, Matt
LaMattina in the background.
In the background, I'm not the type of guy who takes the stage. He says, "Look at me," because I'll take over the show. Everyone's just gonna look at me and laugh at me. I'm like, Nick.
Oh, they're gonna be laughing at you. That's
I was like,
sure.
Nick and Johnny, come on, guys, your turn. I'll step back. It's your turn to shine. So I let them do their thing. I feel like that was pretty nice of me.
Anyways, I don't know. Should we give a suggestion for next week? A movie to watch?
Movies to watch for next week.
Let's do a classic, man.
Let's do a classic. I was gonna ask them on Facebook Live if they wanted to make any suggestions, but there's no one. There's no one watching us.
No, we suck.
Someone watch. Damn it. 45 minutes is too long for someone to watch on Facebook, I guess.
I think so.
But we will put this on YouTube and SoundCloud, and maybe I'll make a message saying that here's the podcast, and leave any comments of suggestions of movies. So if they don't listen to it, they might see the comments at the very least. And
they won't. I think we should go with something classic and amazing. Actually, not so classic. Let's go a couple of years back, let's watch.
Like how many years?
Like No Country for Old Men.
I don't want to watch No Country for Old Men.
All right, let's watch The Godfather 2.
I don't want to watch The Godfather 2.
All right.
I think that's too classic.
Let's watch.
We need a movie in the middle of that.
All right.
Not many people have seen Old Country for No Men. And everybody's seen Godfather and already has their opinion set. I think we need something in the middle of that.
Okay. So shoot me.
Shoot you. The show with David Spade?
No, just give me something.
No. I thought you wanted to see.
Just shoot me.
Just shoot me. I was like, we're doing movies, not television shows. I don't know. Classic movie.
We got to figure it out before the next time that we come up, because people need to watch.
People need to watch. We will make some posts about it.
God damn it. Give me a movie right now.
I'm thinking. I'm trying to stall for time, but not have dead air. So that's why I'm saying these things as I'm trying to think.
We should talk about The Empire Strikes Back. Best movie ever made.
We're not doing another Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
We're done with Star Wars.
Okay, so we're not doing another Star Wars. How about The Empire Strikes Back?
Well, I'm gonna think it over. I'm gonna say no.
No. Okay.
No.
Whatever.
Wait.
I mean, I tried.
I'm gonna go on our little IMBD tool here and look for a movie. So you talk for a moment.
Okay. So as I said before, I think we should do a little bit of a classic movie because shouldn't this be about this show be about you and me, the most important people on this planet Earth, with film, talking about film.
Talking about film.
Have you ever seen? Well, I was gonna say, have you ever seen Red State? Because that movie's something to talk about.
Red State, it's Kevin Smith, right?
Yeah.
I think I have seen it, maybe once or twice.
I think that's a movie to talk about. That movie's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's not a classic movie where we're going.
No, and also I think most people will be like, Kevin Smith, fuck you.
Kevin Smith, what is this? The Kevin Smith podcast?
Right. He already has a podcast where he probably is like, go watch my movie.
How about the Marx Brothers? You ever seen Marx Brothers movies?
The what?
Those are classic movies. Marx Brothers.
Why am I want to watch a movie from 1926?
It's a good movie.
No.
No, it is.
No, I know it is, but I'm not watching it. I think you're right. We should put a post. It's
taking too long. Well, good thing there's a way to edit. And then all this dead air won't be there. Oh, look, people watching again.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, anybody who's listening, if you have a movie suggestion for us to do next week, please put it in the comment section now.
1, 2, 3.
Come on, say something. We got 3 people. You got a movie you want us to do next week? Please say it now or forever hold your peace.
Or, you know, I think they all left. We're like, fuck this.
There's only one person left.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they said. They said something there. Wait, I think that's hold on. You talk for a moment.
Yeah, I'm talking. We have some people trying to talk to us because we suck so much. And they just trying to say, hey, man, get the fuck off the computer. Because y'all suck.
I see 2 suggestions on there.
What's that?
One is Super Troopers.
Yeah.
And the other is Carrie 2. I think that says.
Ah. Carrie 2.
We could do 2 movies. This might
elongate.
Move along a little bit. We can do like a movie and then another movie.
That would be 2 movies, sir.
That's
Thank you.
2 movies. So like we could do 30 minutes of one movie and then 30 minutes on the other movie.
I think I'm down to do Super Troopers. I'll talk about it.
All right, we'll talk about Super Troopers, which is pretty good because they're in the works of making a sequel.
Really?
Yes, so we can talk about that a little bit with Super Troopers, which is one of my favorite comedies.
I like that movie a lot.
I like it. I like it a lot.
My girlfriend has a cat, and now I have a cat. And every time I talk to the cat, I just think of the movie because I'm like, come on, meow. And the cat just looks at me like, what are you, stupid?
What are you, stupid?
Which I am.
But that's how most people look at you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There it is, man. Yeah, we got suggested to do Super Troopers for next podcast.
We're gonna do Super Troopers. Maybe we'll throw in a surprise movie there that relates somehow to Super Troopers. Maybe we'll do another cop movie that we can compare and contrast. I don't know. We'll do a surprise.
Surprise! Surprise!
Thank you for listening to the Emmy-winning podcast, 2 Friends in the Movie, Matt and Six Toe.
Yeah, whatever. Six Toe Matt. Bye.
Bye.